Hi, this is Stefan Ianev, Head of Research and Development for Clean Health. I've been in the fitness industry for over 20 years and educated over 5,000 trainers around the globe. In today's topic, we're going to talk about how overtraining can impact your results. In recent years, it's become quite popular to train a body part more frequently. You have people training a body part 3 days a week, up to even 6 days a week, training a body part consecutively. And this is especially popular among females, hitting the glutes on a daily basis. Now, the high frequency craze really spurred from the fact that a couple of years ago, a few studies showed that if you perform subsequent workouts, it doesn't seem to impede recovery. So let's say it takes you 4 or 5 days until you recover, well then performing a workout in between didn't or doesn't seem to impede recovery. So we took that to mean that you can train a muscle group more frequently and it won't negatively impact your results, and it may be more beneficial since the time course for muscle protein synthesis is quite short. Typically it's about 36, maybe up to 48 hours. So to take advantage of that short duration of muscle protein synthesis, we started believing that we should train more frequently. However, here's the thing. If you train too often and you haven't allowed full recovery of strength to take place, and studies have shown after a hard workout, it can take 4 or 5 days for your strength levels to return to normal. And what that means is typically it's because of the muscle damage, and muscle damage tends to release inflammatory cytokines that can penetrate or enter the brain, and that's been associated with central fatigue. Now, when we have central fatigue, means there's a diminished central drive to the muscles, and we're not able to effectively access or tap into the highest threshold motor units. Those are the motor units that innervate the most amount of muscle fibers. They innervate thousands of muscle fibers, especially our big, powerful, fast twitch fibers. So when we're not able to access or recruit those high threshold motor units, we're not able to actually deliver a training stimulus to those motor units. So we're actually compromising our results. So if we train sooner than we're actually recovered, we're actually not delivering a proper stimulus. And that's because the body is trying to inhibit further muscle damage, and it does so by inhibiting motor unit recruitment. So even though doing a workout in between may not necessarily impede your progress in the short term, it's definitely not contributing to your results. And studies have shown that if you train consistently each day over a longer period of time, it leads to very minimal hypertrophy and sometimes even regression. So overtraining is something we actually need to take pretty seriously, and it is important that we're recovered after a workout before we train that same body part. Otherwise, we're not able to access or tap into those high threshold motor units, which are the motor units with the greatest potential to increase strength and hypertrophy. So I hope you found that useful, and make sure to take your rest, be fully recovered, because if you can't come back to a workout and lift more weight than you did the previous workout, or do more reps with the same weight, then you need to give yourself extra recovery, or you need to adjust your volume or nutrition. If you like this video from Clean Health, make sure to click the like button and subscribe, and share the video with your friends. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them below.